Hello, Earl Pugh here. Talk about cross-picking John Hardy. This is more the Carter family version than the bluegrass arrangement. We're capoed on 4. We're going to be in the key of G. We have 3 chords, G, C, and D. On the G chord, the only trick will be there's a hammer from A to B on the 5th string. Use the 2nd finger. On the C chord, sometimes it will go up to the F note, give us a C sus. On the D chord, the melody is low. So we're going to use sort of a funny D chord. Instead of having the F sharp on the 1st string, we're going to put the F sharp on the 6th string. We'll have the open A, we'll have a D, and we'll have an A on the 3rd string. So it's guitar friendly, looks a little funny. If we take a G scale, we could put a chord in between each of those notes of the scale. We would make good use of the open strings. The G chord has 3 open strings. We want to use those to our advantage. So we'd hit the 6th string and strum strings 4, 3, 2. Then the 5th string, strum strings 4, 3, 2. Now we're at the 4th string. And so if we were going to cross pick it, we would want to use those same strings, but instead of strumming them, we'd want to play them as single notes. So on the G note on string 6, we'll use string 4 and then string 3 after it. Now, cross-picking is related to a banjo roll. The first banjo roll that I learned was thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. You could think of that as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or if it was with a pick, it would be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I'm using a picking rule, down on a number, up on an and. So if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, with cross-picking it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So when we introduced the cross-pick, all of a sudden, you know, we had the 1 and 2. Well, the next melody note needs to be on the and. So that gives us a little syncopation in there. So the melody for John Hardy would be it's a 16 measure song. The first 3 lines are very similar. The 4th line is a little different. The melody to the first line . If we add the cross-pick in that, it would be that, you can see and hear that the cross picking causes us to sort of move some of the notes an eighth note one way or the other, so we get a more interesting rhythm. Second line, the C is the same. The G is a little different. So if we add the cross picking, the third line, the C is the same, the G is a little bit different, so the C, if we add the cross picking, so the fourth line, the last line, we go from a G to a D to a G, but the D, because the melody is low, we're going to use the D with the F sharp on string 6, open 5th string, open 4th string, A on string 3. So, now the cross picking throws off my, the hammer-on throws off my cross picking a little, so if we look at the whole, the entire song, so I hope this video gives you something to think about on how you might want to play John Hardy or other songs using cross picking. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a like. I'll be back next week with something else. Thank you.